Hey everyone, this is John. This is our first week of Pokemon battles. It's going to be me versus TTC. I'm going to apologize for the video in advance, for this. I have the glare on the bottom. I haven't found a good place to set this up yet, but for now, this is going to have to do, I suppose. TTC is going to lead with Whimsicott, who I think is going to be a really powerful lead this generation thanks to his ability Prankster that boosts status moves to give him a priority of 1. And plus it has a badass move pool. I'm going to lead Samurott because there's a team reveal now, and the team reveal, that could be interesting. It might change the whole battles. I don't think there's a way to turn it off so I respond to that lead with Samurott because I have Ice Beam on it, as you saw, and he's got Leech Seed, and he's got Tailwind. I didn't see the rest of his moveset. I don't think he's got a really good moveset on this one because it's not EV trained. None of our Pokemon this week were EV trained, to my knowledge. I take that back. TTC has 1 EV trained Pokemon. So, and I don't know if it's the right nature or anything. Maybe he got lucky and got the right nature and just caught it that way. I don't know. But I do believe he claims he had 1 EV trained Pokemon. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. I kill off Whimsicott with my Samurott, and he comes back with Oshawott, the OG Oshawott. Oshawott's an interesting Pokemon. He's kind of middle ground, but in a generation with lots of powerful Pokemon, maybe his middling stats could make him a little bit more bulky to stand a couple hits. He's going to know I switch. He uses Sword Dance, probably the proper response. And I'm going to change into Superior, named Grass Hat 2 after my old Grass Hat, Meganium, who was a piece of shit, not like Superior, who looks kind of decent almost. His speed's just outrageous. He uses Aqua Tail. It doesn't kill me even after 1 Swords Dance, which I honestly a little bit surprised by that considering the level difference. I come back with Leaf Storm 140 base power with Stab. It's just going to kill water Pokemon. So, Grass Hat, his special attack's down. I know the moveset on him. It's not very good. I know I don't have any special attack left. Like I said, he's not EV trained, so he comes out with Jack Power, Hydreigon. I think this workup, I think it's gonna make him really powerful. His speed's kind of low, but with the right EV investment, I mean, there's no way he's not gonna make that up and just do some serious damage. I use Aerial Ace because I expected if you take Grass Hat out, you can't move him back in with only 18 health. It's just, he's gonna die in the first hit, and it's useless to even pull him. And I know I'm faster, so I just use Aerial Ace, and that's just what happens. So I come back with Samurott because I have Ice Beam on it, and Ice is always the natural response to dragons. Even though I think in this generation that might change next to the Dark Dragon. The other dragon's pure Dragon type, which Ice still gonna work there, but it's just not as powerful. So he dies. Bisharp. This is what I'm talking about. This new Dark Dragon, he's got this fighting weakness. There's a lot of good fighting Pokemon out there, a lot of good fighting moves that are really widespread. So that's really going to limit him. I don't think, that's going to offer a great check to him every time he turns. He switches into Volcarona, which is a great switch here. You're not going to want to take a fight. Nobody's going to want to take a fire move off this thing, especially Fiery Dance. That move hits like a truck, and also it's going to it has a chance of raising a special attack. I switch into Emboar because Emboar can take anything off this. I do believe. No, I take that back. It does have Hurricane. That's going to kill it, but Hurricane with a 70% accuracy, you're not going to want to go to that right away. So he hits me with Fire Dance. That takes away a good chunk of my health, especially on Emboar, who relies on these big, heavy-hitting, especially the ones with a lot of recoil moves. He's going to use Bug Buzz. I don't know why he used Bug Buzz here. I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea what he was doing. So he uses Bug Buzz. It doesn't kill me either, and I use Wild Charge. And like Bug Buzz, I have no idea what I'm doing. So that was just I think we both just kind of made a big mistake. There, so I have the Shovel on to recover some of that recoil damage, so I think that's going to be good on him. Leftovers is probably better. He uses Hurricane, and thank God it misses, because that would have been the end of Emboar. And I used Flare Blitz, which was the proper response in the first place. I should have never even used Wild Charge. And anything on the defensive side is pretty much going to one-shot, I would think, Volcarona. Excusing, something that's not very effective, because his defenses are pretty lame. So I take the recoil damage, but I do survive, and the Shell is going to patch me up in a little bit. Probably not as much as Leftovers. Once again, Leftovers I think is better. TTC is going to respond with Excadrill. Excadrill, level 100, it really is going to rave Emboar. It's not really fair. So I switch into Golurk. Golurk, I'm not sure how I feel about Golurk. He might be good, he might be bad. His typing is kind of strange. Ground Ghost. I thought maybe he could take an Earthquake off this because I knew that it was coming. But I think the level difference was just way too much right now. Especially off of Excadrill's 110 base attack. So, Golurk's down. I was not very happy about that. You really want to keep any Pokemon alive when you're facing a team of 100 that's just a lot of pure physical power. Not only physical, but, powerful Pokemon. I switch into Bisharp. There was really no choice here left for me, so everything I had was going to die to this. So out comes Bisharp. He uses Earthquake. Down goes Bisharp. That's just how it goes when you use that. I send out Emboar because, I mean, it's either... I don't have very much left. Emboar is still the one thing that can take him down with the Flare Blitz, I think, because Steel typing... I don't know if it's going to kill Robocop, but it'll do a lot of damage at least. So he uses Earthquake and I die. So it's just not paying off. Robocop a little bit too fast for me, probably because of the level difference here. Robocop's not... I mean, Escaville, excuse me. Is not... his name is definitely not a Robocop, though maybe it should be. He's going to use Earthquake on Gigalith. Gigalith originally was my lead because he has Sturdy, and I knew that he's going to die because of the level difference. And he did have a Stealth Rock, which I wanted to get that down. That's really going to be a good check to Volcarona. Anybody who thinks he's too powerful, just lay down a Stealth Rock yourself. So I'm going to respond to Robocop's Earthquake with my own Earthquake. And fortunately, I mean, Gigalith, he has pretty high attack, so plus I get the critical. That's probably why he died there. I don't think it would have killed him without the critical. So he dies. TTC responds with Ixion. I only have 1 HP, so really anything. He's going to use Thrash. Ixion level 58 with Thrash. He's going to kill me. It's a little sad, but, I mean, down goes Gigalith. I have the Rocky Helmet on, so, you know, not going down without a fight, I suppose. And that's it. I mean, I lose to TTC this week. So, I mean, if you want to see our teams, here's our teams in full. What did we not see out of him? I don't think we saw one Pokemon, and it was... Sorry, I don't know what the fifth thing is there. So, I mean, what are you going to do? You have a bunch going against 100. You do the best you can. He did have 2 Pokemon left. I suppose it was kind of close, but he claims he didn't switch enough. I claim he would have switched if he thought it was going to help him. So, what are you going to do? I lost this week. Maybe next week I'll win. There should be another video up soon between Jake and Kevin. So that should be a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.